Now I'm standing here on the corner of King and Murray Street in Perth, and this is quite a nice little street. It's a very short street, but it's got some, boutiques, and it's a bit of a sort of an upmarket area of Perth, where apparently I read about some famous fashion designer who had her shop here, and she had to leave because the rents were too high or something. But it's right there is the Belgian Beer Cafe, which is a charming establishment, and there's a couple of cafes. There's one in particular. There's some clothing shops. There's another cafe there. It's Munster Lane. There's a charming old building. I'm sure that's heritage listed. I'll just get the facade out the front if I can. Yeah, there you go. See, there's a bit of the old Perth. And so there is a bit of history here, particularly in the architecture. I recall an article with some academic who had a good description. He said there's a real look-up factor in Perth when you're walking through Perth. If you look up, that's when you get the sense of the history of the place. Of course, it's nothing compared to London or Paris, but this is the Paris end of Perth, of course, King Street, and this is the King Street Cafe. Better be careful I don't get run over, but the King Street Cafe, that's another very charming cafe that's been there a long while and very popular. Actually, there's something on the other side. I just don't want to get run over by joggers and pedestrians. On the other side, there's a couple of sort of sculptures. Just a diversion. There's Tiffany & Co. with a whole bunch of boxes out the front. Tiffany & Co. So you can see this is all very exclusive. Louis Vuitton. I don't think I pronounced that correctly. Louis Vuitton. And as you can see there, I find this intriguing, these sort of crucified figures. I don't know what they're about, but I certainly remember that. It's quite a striking, there's a bit of a story there, whoever did it. And over there in the distance, that impressive looking building is His Majesty's Theatre. So that's a bit of the Paris end of Perth, I suppose you could call it, Paris end of Perth CBD.